I created this Do You doll to channel messages from the spiritual team of whoever owns her. This here she is in physical form as mama. I can't wait to get started in this video, y'all. Hello, darling. I am a Do You doll. My job is to help you do you. I channel messages from your spiritual team to help you live the life of your dreams. Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am so psyched. In this video, I am giving you an update on my progress in using Success Magick. So I am linking both of my videos in the description box so you can see the two previous videos. So we are looking at my progress in Success Magick by Damon brand 6 months later. We're literally into 6 months. So when I first did the review, I had already put in my first 4 weeks. I put in my first 4 weeks. I'm on week 28 now, by the way. I'm on ritual 28. Okay, I have not missed a single ritual. I am completely on schedule. I love this book. As a matter of fact, I'm so sad because, well, I'm not so sad, I'm being dramatic, but look, I only have like this far to go. If you can see this, I only have a little bit to go. I mean, I'm always like, oh no, this is all I have to go. So it's 49 rituals and I'm on ritual 28. 6 months. So let's talk. Let me listen, guys. I'm really trying to contain my excitement. I practice staying calm. I want to remain calm. I don't want to forget anything. Okay, so when I made the review or update or talked about Success Magick initially, I had 7,000 subscribers on my channel. And let's see, what's today? It is, what is it? Oh my God. It's September 3rd. September 3rd. 6 months later, I have 113,000 subscribers. And I want to talk to you about how, well, the truth is, I'm going to talk to you about the magic I used, okay, and to get my channel moving. All right, because I did the strategy that I use is a strategy that I tried to use 4 years ago, and I could not get it to budge. Nothing worked. I mean, I did the exact same thing. It just wasn't working. Now, I usually don't edit my videos, but when I say I did the exact same thing, I mean, I tried to promote my channel, and I also use attract a following magic. I did not make a doll. I was not doing Success Magick. I was not using Magical Destiny by Damon brand, but I was promoting my channel, and I was using the ritual to attract a following. Those were the two things that I was doing. I want to be very clear about that. So let's get started. Let's just jump in. So I'm just trying to stay calm so I can get, discuss the points that I've gone over, because when I start talking, I get really excited and then I start skipping stuff. So let's just start with, okay, so 6 months. This is my 6 month update with Success Magick. Now, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let me just jump in. I work best when I jump in, because if I try to do it orderly, it's just, we'll be here all day. So, what came to me is my channel is extremely eclectic. I have a lot of crafts on my channel. I'm talking about hot glue crafts. I have doll making tutorials. I have tarot reading, product reviews. It's just, I can't even, what else did I say? Yeah, a lot of different magic spells, you know, like herbal type stuff, making candles. Oh my goodness. Dolls, crafts, magic readings, product reviews. And what came to me as I was driving down the street is that because my channel is so eclectic, the YouTube algorithm would have absolutely no idea of who to suggest my channel to. So no matter how many times I post a video, my videos would, what came to me as I'm driving down the street with the same voice that told me to start my online doll museum is that you're not going to grow your channel in a traditional way, because no one's looking for lion magic. Now at the time I hadn't done lion magic, but I was always thinking about lion magic. I talk about it, I always talked about it privately before I made it public. So because my topics are not discoverable, even the topics like the product reviews is something they're looking for, but even like a lot of my ideas about, who's contacting you, angels, ancestors, artificial intelligence, aliens, like it's not, I talk about demons and downloads from Aquatic, the demon of wealth. Nobody's looking for that. Okay, so if you have a lot of content that no one is looking for, the YouTube algorithm is just not going to find you. And there are a lot of people who can benefit from your content, so you're going to have to promote your channel and push your channel in a whole different way. So this is what came to me. So I said, okay, I did that. I did that before. I tried to promote the channel. I spent a lot of money, and they said, I forgot. Oh, but the voice said that this time is different. This time is different. Trust. So I decided to, listen to this voice that was telling me you can't take the traditional route because your content is too eclectic and your ideas are not discoverable because it doesn't exist anywhere else. I said, okay. So after that, now I don't even know where to start, guys. So I'm doing Success Magick already, and that little spiel about my channel and wanting it to grow came to me while I was doing Success Magick. Now another thing I want to show you guys is 3 years ago I made this. This is a piece of paper of a YouTube play button. I made this 3 years ago, and I placed it in my fame area because I wanted a YouTube play button. I don't know why. I guess I collect degrees, award. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wanted one. I've never been a person who, I don't need, how sometimes some people have, like a lot of people who write in their comment sections and people are following them. That's really not my personality because I'm so busy. I'm always making new things. And right now I'm making Aquatic, and I'm so excited. And I just have a lot going on, and I'm writing, and I have to grade. I got emails. I have a lot going on. So I'm probably never going to be a person who's able to, even stick to one topic, let alone post every single day, long content. Or even consistent content because of my creative projects, right? So this is a piece of paper I made 3 years ago, and placed it in my fame area. which is when you walk into your home and imagine where your room is a square. Whatever space is directly in front of you, like just imagine that is your fame area. The color is red. The element is fire. You know, the shape is like anything that's cone shaped. I don't really want to get into all of that, but that is your fame area. You want to make sure you don't have water there. Be conscientious about, what's in the area, because it can impact your reputation. But I find that it can tell you what's going on. But we're not going to go too far down that road. But just I made this 3 years ago and I put it in my fame area. The real one is on its way to me now. It's in the mail. So, and my son, now this happened maybe, I want to say a week or two ago. My son started watching the numbers, but prior to this, my son was telling me every day to give up on YouTube. He said, "Ma, you're too old and you're too crazy." He said, "Why aren't you talking about something more commercial? You have a doctorate in psychology. Like, why are you talking about magic?" Ma, he said, "Ma, it's just, he said, please." He said, you just like leaving money on the table. You don't want to make money. Just admit it. Why can't my son was always telling me, "Ma, you just need to be normal." But I started YouTube because I wanted to have a place to for people to see. I used to make the reproductive organs for males and females for my human sexuality class, and so for the students who weren't able to make it that day, I wanted them to be able to see how to do it step by step. So the link was private at first, and then I just said, "Oh well, whatever." So I just let everybody see it, but that was my original content. Was teaching people how to make male and female reproductive organs. We've come a long way, right? Kind of. So anyway, my son was just always, telling me to quit, or if I'm up, I'm up late, I have to go to work and I'm grading, and he would say, he was always begging me to quit. So when it was getting close to 100,000, my son was just losing his mind with excitement. Like, Ma, it's going to be 100,000. He sent me a text message. Like, he watched those numbers. He said, "Ma, you did it. I'm so proud of you." Like, he couldn't stop, just saying, "Mom." He was just out of his mind happy. Because he's a numbers guy. And, but anyway, so my son is super excited. And he said, "You need to apply for it, but you don't." Like, I think they said, I checked my YouTube. I just went to YouTube. Just to post a video, and it said, to redeem your award, make sure, they wanted you to check your address and all this other good stuff. And so, it was just really exciting. So let me just tell you the routes to the real one that's coming in the mail, right? This is 3 years ago. Maybe I'm saying 3. This could be older, to be honest with you. So, I'm doing my success rituals. Now, let me tell you some other things that I did. Oh, sorry. So, in this book, Mystical Words of Power by Mr. Damon Brand, there's a ritual on page 92. It's called Attract a Following. Well, I don't know. I'm sure I probably did a review for this. This is my feng shui doll. So when you walk into your home, you know exactly where the areas are. I like to keep one in my purse sometimes when I'm nosy, and I just want to walk in and just. But I pretty much know the different areas of the Bhagavad now, but I still like to do it. But anyway, he said, imagine using magic without any aim, desire, or hope, without trying to solve problems and seeking no gain. Imagine if this magic started to bring you all the things you wanted and solved your problems. What if it increased your peace, passion, understanding, and your purpose in life? That's only the beginning of what this book can do for you. Damon brand reveals a groundbreaking form of magic. It's easy to use but works in a completely new way. This is the final book in the best-selling Words of Power series, and it takes the magic to a new level. In part 1, there are 7 major rituals covering perception, knowledge, imagination, love, healing, transformation, and the empowered mind. In part 2, you can direct the magic where you want. There are over 50 sigils to fine-tune your reality. The magic leads you to experience the world in a mystical way that can include intuition, visions, and psychic abilities, while attracting the real-world results you need. The magic and mystical Words of Power only requires your thoughts, feelings, your voice, and the images in the book. It's as easy as magic gets. When you connect with this angelic power, you discover who you are, what you want, and the mystical states required to attract everything you need to live the life of your dreams. The combined power of the 2 magical styles in this book make it unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's the most enjoyable and effective way to bring healing, strength, and certainty and creative control to all that you desire. So on page 92, let me see if there's a table of contents, because I don't want to show any sigils or I don't want to get any trouble. So this is a table of content. Can we get it in focus here? And then I'm going to run through this really quickly. Be seen in a chosen way, become more noticeable to people, experience improved intuition, appear trustworthy, attract the inner light, attract the following. See? So I used the magic in this book, but let me tell you something. I had used the magic in this book a long time ago. Alright, so this wasn't, if you were to ask me objectively, I don't know if maybe there's just been like the layering effect, like, you know, because I did this a while ago. I mean, if you know, a few years ago, I did this magic. And when I received that message, when I was doing Success Magick, I'd already started Success Magick, I did it again. Okay, so I did it, you know, and I've done it for other things that I'm talking about to attract a following, but I could never get my numbers to move. I could never, when I started doing oracle readings on my channel, that my channel was stuck at 500 for a long time. I was making dolls, and I started doing oracle readings, and my channel moved to 3,000. Like, that really got my channel moving. And like, even now, I'm gonna tell you, when I advertise my channel, I still get like a lot of comments like, I picked the pink butterfly, or this reading resonates with me. And I don't do readings on my channel anymore, like with that style where I used to do pick a cards and all of that, but that grew my channel. And then I started doing reviews of magical, I would say metaphysical products like oils and, you know, books, because I love them so much, and I wanted to share the information with people who were probably listening to my readings. I wanted them to know, like, hey, like, you're not just listening to hear about something that happened a week ago. You're trying to create the reality you want. You're trying to change your world. You're trying, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, let me give you some tools to change your life. That was, to me, more important than listening to something that may or may not happen, right? So anyway, so I'm using this book, and then I was given an idea. I went back to use this book again. All right, and this is, I'm telling you what happened in the 6-month period. Now, after I completed this magic on to attract a following and mystical Words of Power, don't forget, I'm still working on this daily. I do mean daily. I've not missed a single day. Then I decide to make a fame doll. Let me get her. Oh. Now, this is a fame doll that I made. she has a spell in her, like gemstones and herbs and all this other good stuff for fame. And so I made her this summer. She smells so good. Oh my God, Jesus, I wish you could smell this dog. She smells so freaking good. And then this is my little sigil that I made. This is my own personal sigil, but I made her for fame, and I put her in my fame area, you know, next to my little YouTube. And I'm still doing my Success Magick. And I'm, you know, listening to this voice that's telling me, oh, okay, you can start promoting your channel. And I'm thinking, but it's not going to work because I've promoted my channel in the past, and nobody's interested. Like, people aren't interested in my channel. So basically, like I said before, my channel is undiscoverable because the content is eclectic, and the algorithm doesn't know who to suggest it to, and the content is not something that people are aware of or ever heard of, because a lot of it I made up. So whatever little entity or spirit or voice or energy this is, it was telling me you cannot make it. You cannot make it the traditional route because you're too eclectic. Okay. So I said, okay. So I started doing as I was told. And so when I would place I would use advertising to promote my channel. You know, I'm very sensitive. So when people would the thumbs down, the thumbs down button now, it means nothing to me. Like, I mean, there was a time. So let me just say this. There was more than just the fact that my channel has eclectic content. It's also that whenever somebody would give me a thumbs down, I remember the first time I got a thumbs down, I cried. I had like 300 subscribers, and I was like, this is personal. Like, I'm out here trying to make these dolls and nobody care. Like, just my little sensitive self. And so now when I promote the channel, actually, so you'll see these numbers on the video, but the whole channel is being promoted. And there's like a lot of older videos that are really where the comments are coming in, but the video that I'm promoting is, there's a lot. I have never seen so many thumbs down in my life. But it doesn't bother me. Like, I think it's because of, even though there isn't any particular ritual in here in Success Magick about confidence or self-esteem, because I've been doing that for a while too. But I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God, there's a thumbs down. Oh my Jesus, I have more thumbs down than thumbs up. And that's because they're sending it out. Because again, because of the collective content, eclectic content on my channel. If I want to reach an audience, I'm gonna have to go out and make people aware of me. The people who are watching my doll making videos, they aren't watching tarot readings. The people who are watching tarot readings, they're not watching how to, use a glue gun to make doll food. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The people who are watching the product reviews, they're not trying to make dolls. So, so my channel is all over the place, and I can't be, I can't just, just keep making videos in hopes that somebody is going to find me, because that strategy works for people who are putting out the same content, or lifestyle, or whatever, or whatever they're doing is consistent, as a consistent theme, and mine is really all over the place. So anyway, so I made the doll, I did the attractive following and mystical words of power. I'm still working on the Success Magick, and I couldn't believe that the numbers started moving, and it was almost like, oh, I got chills. Things just started like I don't know, it was like started moving on the channel, and I kept thinking, no, this is not real, because in the past, when I had, like I said, I had tried to promote the channel and I couldn't, nobody was subscribing. And then I did a ritual in Words of Power. I think it's make a project go viral, and this was my first time experiencing. It was a video about this YouTube couple, and they ended up divorcing, and people were just attacking me like, why are you so nosy? Because I did a reading to see like what was going on, and because this is when I was doing my readings, and people were just like, oh, leave the couple alone, and you need to mind your own business, and they're right. But I was just like, oh my god. But let me just say this: I did not do the make a project go viral on that video. Matter of fact, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna post that video. I really loved that little couple. I thought they were so sweet, and I was always like sending them love, like, oh my god, they're such a sweet couple. But so I didn't even do it for them at all. I did it for my channel to grow, or so it just like the magic just kind of didn't work the way I wanted it to. So anyway, so being comfortable with the thumbs down button was a very big part of emotional growth that I needed. That was so, like, you guys don't know, you can't ask for your channel or popularity or anything, or even to have a restaurant on the corner and you can't take a bad review. And you can't take it when somebody give you a thumbs down or somebody disagrees. You just can't do it. I don't mind people disagreeing with me because I love oral code exchange or intellectual exchange. That's more of the word I'm looking for. I love it, right? But I couldn't. My heart used to sink, but now it's just like, that's life. They have every right not to like this. They have every right to give me a thumbs down. So that was something I had to make peace with. Two is I still, I work and I have a public job, and so I was always trying to cloak myself. So how do you do magic for your channel to grow and then also make yourself invisible? Like, I want to be invisible to all the people I work with and all of my students, but I just want everybody else to find me, right? So I was always doing cloaking and invisibility magic along with the trying to get my channel to grow. And like, you guys see that, right? Can you see how they were just like pulling against each other and they were stuck, right? So, and another thing I did too, it came to me, was to make an orange candle, a fame candle. So I used to spell the herbs and gemstones inside of her. I also would carve the sigil on my orange candle and put the herbs on the orange candle. So I had this little magic going. This is everything I did this summer. So I can, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, it's not integrity, but I just want to be clear with everybody so everybody can, because you don't want somebody to say, oh, you did this and I'm gonna do that. And another thing too, my spiritual team is telling me, people don't understand that you can't copycat what other people are doing because you may have a different circumstances, different content, different time period. Like, there are just so many different factors. And I had a night, like, when my channel was really growing, I was very upset because I said, God, this is not how I imagine it's supposed to be. And what came to me was, no one is forced to subscribe to you. There's no incentive. They're not being paid. You have content on your channel. You have over 700 videos. You've been doing this for almost 15 years. Like, some businesses can just, stay on a corner and people will come to them, and some people have to advertise their business. But it doesn't mean that what you are providing has no value. So I had to get that out of my head too. So anyway, so I told God, oh, I talked to God, my holy guardian angel, right? And that's another thing too. I also work with my, I've already put the book back, Magical Destiny by Damon every day. I love it. Raises my vibration. I don't know, for me, I see little, what do you call it? Like glitter, but it's like sparkles. Like when I look into the circle, it just sparkles. And I just, when I do it right, either before or after I do my yoga breaths, and it just really gives me a solid start to my day. So I do that also, right? But it's not a part of anything. It's just for me. So I told God, I said, okay, once I get my my silver play button, I want to shut down my YouTube channel, and I want to find a husband and make love around the world. That's what I want to do. I want a private life. I just want to go away. I just want to be to myself. And God was like, girl. Hey, let me tell you guys. Because I was just thinking, I don't know why. I've been put a lot of work into this. I just want to get my play button. I want to mind my business. I want to retire because I can retire soon. And I just want to live under a rock in a cave with my man or my husband, right? The one that I'm going to find. So just let's be clear. So anyway, so this is my thing to God. Like, I just want to get my play button, and I'm through with YouTube. Guys, 3 days ago, I discovered how to bring my dolls to life. I bust out crying. I've been trying to bring my dolls to life for over 15 years. I have little stories of my dolls with the balloon, like dialogue, but with the little call out buttons, call out little balloons over their head. At one point on my channel, I had my series, my Jungle Beauty Goddess book series on my channel, and you can see certain where I would do the stop motion animation so the dolls could move. And I was trying, so my dolls, some of them are 7 feet tall. Like, this is Jungle Beauty Goddess Afar, who's sitting next to me, and the hand that she's holding is Madej, and I'm going to show you his face in a second. This is her love interest in my Jungle Beauty Goddess book doll series. 3 days ago, after doing Ritual 28, the one that I'm on, because I like to meditate, take notes after I finish. I don't know how the idea to find software to bring my dolls to life again will come back to me. I don't know where it came from. To you have eclectic data on your channel, you need to create an online doll museum, but it came from the same energy. So I'm meditating, and I'm just like, does that exist? Is that possible? Like, because the last time I tried to bring my dolls to life on the computer, it was Crazy Talk, where you put those little dots and nodes to make a move, right? And it would, it didn't work. But this spirit was strong. Like, you need to find software to bring it. I was like, let me look into that. Child. 3 days. This is 3 days ago. I found software on how to bring my dolls to life. But let me tell you what's interesting. The first thing I wanted to do was, in book 4, my Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle deck is a talking Oracle deck. The dolls actually talk in the Oracle deck, and the 4 witches, when people travel across the world to get readings, the dolls actually talk, and they're animated, and they talk to the people, and they can talk to the this is in my story. Do you understand? I wrote This is in my book. So I go and I find the software, and I'm like, no, I'm going to see if I can actually animate my Oracle deck. So I want to see if I can animate my dolls, because my dream is to make it into a movie, which I know me, when I retire very soon, I'm going to be able to make this into a movie. I'll do it myself. I'll do it. But anyway, I want to show you. Jesus. Where's my phone? Anyway, let me show you the dolls being animated. Now, these are a few of my Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle cards that I used to do my readings with. I still, every now and then, I'll do a reading for myself. Now, the way I make my cards is, of course, I use, these are pictures of my dolls that are behind me. I don't know if you guys, can you see me? This is a fire and cyanide. This is a fire's card right here. Let's see, can I get her in focus? And here she is right here. And she is like one of the main characters in my book. And the thing is, it's so funny, is that my fire is me. Like, she has my issues, but on another way. But it's like we just different colors. But she's me, okay? And then here's Jungle Beauty Goddess Cyanide, right? And look, she's right over here. And these sisters are 7 septuplets. They're born at the same time. And what's significant about them in my story is that they are the last deities to ever exist in all time and space. And all deities are siblings. Jesus and Buddha and Shiva, any deity you can think of in my book, Oshun, Shango, they're siblings, and they love each other, you know, and so forth. So, but anyway, so here's my deck, and then now I'm gonna show you my deck coming to life. Oh my God! And in my book, the deck, the characters talk. Okay. So I'm gonna show it to you right now. Do a voiceover. Oh, yeah, let's do it. So, like I said before, I just discovered how to make my Oracle deck come to life and animate it like it is in the story. So I'm just going to go ahead and animate all of my cards and animate all of my dolls on my channel. For my YouTube channel and for my museum. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to retire so I can animate all of my dolls. And guys, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. Seriously. So I thought I was just going to get my little silver button, play button, and just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to, you know, find my husband and get on with my life. But I feel exuberant. I feel alive. I cannot wait to share more ideas and bring more of the things that I made with my own hands. Now, when I was trying to get Abrasax to talk, they initially could not do it. I kept explaining to the software, I think it's called Dream Face, that his beak is handmade, and I need you to split it, you know, and make the beak open. So we went through a lot and to get that to work. That was exciting to me. So I'm learning how to explain things to the software so that they can animate my characters exactly the way I envision them. This is just too much for me. I like things that are a little like sassy. Oh, look at her. Look at my girl. This is my favorite. This was the very first one that I created, and when I put the fire coming from her hands, like, you could have just give me my Oscar, okay? And then And then this is my Aversex. This is, oh my God. You see, I said, make him sit down from the top of the chair. And this was, but then I had to explain to them, I don't know why he has a snake tongue coming out of his mouth. But anyway, I cannot wait to make more dolls, bring them to life with modern technology. And I don't know why people call it artificial intelligence. There's nothing artificial about it. It is collective consciousness. It is collective human consciousness made available to, it's like we're sharing all of the minds of humanity. It's not artificial, guys. I'm so in love, and I'm so grateful to the Gallery of Magic and Damon brand for this wonderful magic. Now, as you can see, you have to do the work, but this is where the wild ideas come in, and I still have some more to go. Thank you for listening. So guys, this was just a little introduction of what is to come, and I just discovered this software 3 days ago. I don't even think it's been 3 days to be honest. I think it's been 2 days, and I have to keep my job. I have so much to do, y'all, and I'm just over the moon excited, right? But all of these videos that I'm making, they are available in my shorts section on YouTube, and I'm also uploading them to TikTok, so you can listen to them if you're interested in their entirety without me talking over them. Just click on my shorts and you will see them. I really hope this video helps someone. I hope that you feel inspired. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I'll see you.